Hello and welcome back to another Let's Talk Movies. If you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content. So, obviously the last video I done was about Monica Rial's statement. This one is actually going to be about Vic Mignogna and also Schemmel. So, we're going to start with Schemmel first. And I'm going to pop it up on the screen right now. This is a tweet that was actually sent out by him the other day regarding the swatting and what happened. And obviously he was a bit upset, and obviously he did because it was fake. He was, yes, I did discover that eventually, and I am very upset with the person who faked it. The person in question was Samantha Hart, I believe that's how you say her, Hart. Anyway, she's actually one of the investigators at Funimation, which makes this whole situation very, very fishy. And obviously then Sean carries on saying, I posted about it, However, shortly after I posted about it, I did get a call from the Richardson Police Department asking if I was in trouble because someone was attempting to swat me. So, we've had that there, but then this has actually come up now, obviously, because I didn't know this, but I've actually been told that people can request 911 calls in the United States, and I was like, right, okay, this sounds a little bit fishy. If they can, they can. However, or they can send an email and ask for them. Anyway, Lisa Cheney is her name. She actually, Lisa Cheney is the one who sent it to this person, and you want to hello this person's name, obviously. Richardson Police Department hasn't received any calls for service involving Sean Schemmel within the last 24 hours. If Schemmel lives in another city and received the call at home, you might try contacting that police department. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. Thank you, Lisa Cheney, and obviously record supervisor. And she's actually put her telephone number at the bottom. Right. So, with all of that said, does that show that Sean Schemmel was actually trying to cover his own ass by saying that? Because obviously he's trying to take the situation off like, oh yeah, it was fake, I'm sorry about that, but guess what? Someone tried swatting me. It's like, well, not really, mate. You're 50 years of age and you're acting like a 12-year-old. Again, obviously now, since with it being Wednesday, well, it's Wednesday here in the UK anyway, a lot of these people who over the weekend were being very toxic to people, and these are actually the voice actors, the people giving their opinions, and these voice actors which are loved by fans, and they're loved by a lot of people because obviously the work they do gives them joy, and they love anime, and they love the characters portrayed. So, all this has happened, and he's come out and said, he's like, oh no, they tried swatting me. But then obviously someone has actually requested the call, and it come out, nope, no one's... It's from the actual Richardson Police Department, the ones who said Sean Schemmel got in touch with him. First of all, why would the police ring? That's one thing. So unless these police are up on everything, because, if they're up on everything and these police are like, okay, well, we'll give them a ring first because we've seen what's going on, it's a bit like, come on. It wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen. We all know this. So, police wouldn't just ring you because, they would just straight away go to the house. Because obviously this is what that Samantha Hart suggested. Just because someone made a report, they turned up at the house and bashed the door, which obviously is false. And now he's saying that the police got in touch with him, which obviously hasn't happened. So we don't know who to trust at this moment in time. It's a lot of stuff is going on, a lot of stuff is happening, and we really don't know whether to believe if all this shit about Vic now is true or not. So, So there we all have that. And obviously I'm going to put up a little photo now. There it is. This is obviously of Sean Schemmel. He is actually watching, oh sorry, not watching, he is holding a Dragon Ball Z fan dressed up as Goku. And again, it's a, people could say it's grasping at straws, but obviously people are saying about Vic and that he was hugging him inappropriately or whatever, or he kissed him on the cheek and no one wanted it. He's holding this person, and obviously there's a girl. Otherwise, a guy's got a very big boob, and it's he's holding a boob. This is the problem, It's like he's grasped around the side. And it's like, okay, she probably wanted it, and, like, consent or whatever. However, this is the sort of thing that they're saying Vic is being done for going to conventions, for grabbing people, hugging them. And obviously, you have got the instance where there's been kissing and everything else, which is right, okay. But with this, it's how can I explain it without myself sounding like I condone this sort of thing, because I don't. If it has happened, it's happened. However, again, it's probably coming back into this country, into the UK, and where I'm from, is that if someone's trying to kiss someone and they don't want it, they push them away. They, even if they're friends, I've seen it happen. I've seen it with my own two eyes in my place of work. Two people who've been friends for a while. Someone tried kissing someone else and they pushed them away. That's the issue that I have with all of this. It's like, right, okay, you're saying this happened, you never done this, you never done that, because you were scared. Well, being the age that you are, which is between mid-30s and late 40s, all of you, I'm pretty sure that you could stand up for yourself and, and just going on from there. Otherwise, you are literally grasping at straws and you're trying to get someone fired for no reason. You will have people who've said that, people from his past have come out. But again, you see that always happen. When someone's in the shit, they, you see people in the past, people who didn't like them when they were younger or whatever, they come out. And that's what they do. It really does make you think. It's like, why are you doing this? Why all of a sudden has this come out? It's... but anyway, as I was going to say, this video was going to be about Sean, and it was going to be about Vic. And the whole thing is with Vic now is, okay, with what's happened, obviously we've talked at length about Monica, Jamie, Sean, and whatnot, and obviously the fake swatting incident. The thing I have now, obviously, with Vic is, obviously he has condoned himself the best out of all of this. He put out a statement and that was it. But none of us truly know if Vic is innocent. As I was saying, I'm partial to both of these people. It's not going on. I don't support one or I don't support the other. Obviously, the videos may sound like I only support Vic, but I've only made them because those were the only evidence that everyone has had on Twitter and how they're acting to people. Obviously, people giving opinions to these voice actors, and the voice actors don't actually like it, and they're trying to sue them, they're trying to get them arrested. Pensacon, look at them. They were trying to get people arrested just for wearing t-shirts that say, I stand with Vic. It's straight away, it's almost like they're hating on a specific group of people just because they have difference of opinions. And in my eyes, that is not right. That is basically what a social justice warrior is. They want to see people who don't agree with them either kicked off this world or killed. That's what they want. It's baffling how these people even think. Again, just going off subject here quickly. Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, him and his team are going to Star Wars Celebration this year in Chicago. And someone on the Star Wars fan page on Facebook, they've actually gone outright and they're trying to condone violence on Jeremy and his team. They want these people beaten up at Star Wars Celebration. To me, those people are not fans of Star Wars. Those are people who are just getting in on the whole debacle of what's going on, and they just, oh yeah, look at this. Basically, they're looking for a fight. They're not fans of Star Wars. That is 100%. They just want to go in, basically have a punch up with these people saying, yeah, I done this for you. And it's mostly males. When you look at them, it's almost like these males don't know what they're doing, or it gives off the impression that they're trying to look big and masculine in front of all these women, which you can actually put that down to toxic masculinity straight away. You know, trying to say, oh yeah, I'll get him for you, babes, or whatever. But again, they probably wouldn't say babe or whatever to it. But you know, it's funny. It's the way everything has happened and the way he's condoned. You know, say going back to Vince now, not Vince, sorry, Vic. Yeah, we don't really know if Vic is innocent or not, but obviously he's the only person who has actually kept his composure through all of this. He's actually the only one who has acted maturely enough through all of this as well. He's just done the statement, just kept it out there, and that's it. He hasn't gone on Twitter, he hasn't threatened, he hasn't harassed, he hasn't said anything bad about anyone involved. Obviously he has lawyered up, and he is going to be fighting this, because he hasn't actually said anything. It's with all these people now who have put out statements over the past 2 days, you know, 3 to 4 days after, spouting all our horrible abuse on Twitter of fans who have given their opinions on this, and you know, people who stand with Vic, and you know, they think it's almost like they're trying to stop from going to court. They're trying to, like, oh, you know, if we say this now, we're not going to go to court. But Vic can actually get all you people. He can get you done for he can get you for slander. He can get you for malicious intent. He can also get you for harassment, and also he can also sue Jamie Marshy for wishing all that violence on him, because she has put that out there on a public platform, and she has had some of her followers who believe her, and obviously who will side with her. They've completely gone, yeah, this should happen. It's almost like how a cult leader would say something and the followers would go out and do it. Perfect example is Charles Manson. And I never thought I'd ever compare these voice actors to Charles Manson. But it's how he used to just say shit to his followers, and his followers would go out and do it. All you gotta do is look at the Sharon Tate incident. Manson told his followers to go and kill him. What they do? They just went and done it. Because he wanted them, because obviously he thought some kind of war was going to happen. But that's how this has kind of gone. And I'd say I never ever thought I would put Jamie Marshy or compare her to fucking Charles Manson. You know, that's how it's kind of gone. That's this thuggish mentality of these people who they want to believe everything that is wrong in this world. You know, it's like, you got this person on, say, going back to the Jeremy Geeks and Gamers thing. You know, goes, oh, you know what? So someone said, I don't condone violence. And someone said, I don't care about that. I don't want to put him on a righteous path or nothing. I just want to punch him in the face. Why? Because he has a difference of opinion? You know, all this sort of thing, it just goes on and it racks my brain. You know, a lot of people have said this. I've said it, and people on Twitter have said it to Monica. They even said it to Jamie. Just do it behind closed doors. There was no need to bring any of this out. You know, everything could have been handled a whole lot better by Funimation, but Funimation it's almost like they don't give a shit about their employers, or sorry, the employees, and they only got rid of Vic probably because some of these people who have said against him, again, they could be jealous of Vic because Dragon Ball Z done such a big thing. And obviously, I'm going to end it on this now as well. The girl, Mars Girl, the one who started the Kick Vic hashtag, she said that she was actually had 3 different convention times, had very unpleasantness with Vic. But then on a different thread, she said, no, Vic never done anything to me. So straight away, it's like, well, why would you do that, first of all? That's almost like you're, it's almost like you're trying to do a public lynching of someone, career lynching as well. It's sad. And I just hope that this could actually come to an end quite swiftly as well, because everyone is just digging themselves a deeper hole with Funimation, all the people who work for them. They've dug themselves so deep. The PR people and also their lawyers now, they're probably telling them, don't say shit, stop tweeting, and stop being an asshole online so people can do it. If people are riling you up, let them do it. Just be the bigger man, be the bigger person, be the bigger woman. Just let it go over your head. And people, you'll probably say, oh, it's harder, that's easier said than done. No, it's not. No, it's not. You could just do it. Just deactivate Twitch if you need to. It's... well. So, if you are new here, please like and subscribe for future content, and we'll see you in the next video.